everyone, Huey back for part 2 of our trip from Scotland into Estonia in Euro Truck Simulator TruckersMP. And in the last episode we had a little bit of troll troubles. Tried to claim that it was somehow my fault with my high latency, although that is complete and utter horse shit. So we'll just move on from that and get on with the trip. Now surprisingly, the server's not that busy. I mean, it's fairly busy, but considering it's a day before a public holiday in most Western nations, it's quite surprising. But that's fine. It is what it is, and it should be fairly busy going through Germany anyway, so usually is. We have made it out of Calais, so that's something. So without further ado, we'll get back into it, driving our MAN TGX Classic with the space paint job. And I really am impressed with that paint job pack, I gotta say. Right, so I want to adjust everything. There we go, that's perfect. Oh, just that way a bit, there we go. Turning on our lights, handbrake off, and away we go. So I have another cup of coffee ready. So I've got 31 hours left in the trip, so it may even take a third video. People heading into France with their one truck family jobs, so I'd say we'll see a few of those. Wow, that's a lot of traffic. Turn your lights on, dude. Someone just got hit, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll be going through the busy section, and by the time we get into the beyond the Baltic Sea area, it should quiet down considerably. Thankfully, our ice cream is still intact, and with this cold, rainy weather, should be making my refrigerated trailer work quite nicely. Stay in my lane. That would help. Alright. So very busy in this part, anyway. So yeah, very happy with this purchase. Quite a nice truck. I probably will be taking it out a little bit more often. Turk and a prime mover. It's always got to be wary of that. Okay. Possibly just got hit. Okay. I keep forgetting I don't need to be in that lane. Don't know why I keep doing that, but I keep doing that. So again, with these, you just use your dash decorations as a kind of marker. Oops. Didn't do that too well, did I? But you get the general idea. And I didn't go too far into the other lane, it was just sort of right on the line. That's usually okay. Hi. Yeah. I mean, there is always a danger of a little bit of, you know, rubber banding and causing accidents that way. But from what I've been told from other players, Germans, Argentinians, from all over, I have personally never had an issue causing rubber banding, except for maybe a game save. There is an issue with the high latency of my appearing much further back than where my actual position is. So that is a slight problem, and it's also why you'll sometimes see drivers, when they overtake me, they'll cut me off. Now, in the case of the last episode, that wasn't any accident. That was just a convenient excuse. But sometimes, well, for the most part, when that happens, it is an accident. It's just something that people don't seem to realise. It is a little bit of stupidity on the part of the person doing it, but it is what it is, and it's something I accept as part of playing this game on this server. But it does state in the rules you've got to make exceptions for people with high latency by giving plenty of room for when merging. And it's also why I tap the horn and let them know when it's safe to merge back, because it does state that in the forum rules. If you're being overtaken, be courteous, and when someone overtakes, tap the horn or flash your lights and let them know it's safe to merge back. It's not hard. And so, but yeah, something tells me that a lot of people don't actually read those rules. And to be fair, I mean, it has been a long time since I've fully read them. Even with the last update, I was just like, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, look, I admit I probably should get myself do a little bit of a refresher on those, but for the most part, I think I'm pretty good with being up to date with those rules. So, here's an example. I'll just tap my horn just to let him know it's safe to merge back if he wants to. And he's left plenty of room anyway, and hooked it into the service station, so alright. So it was completely unnecessary to overtake then. But you do you, man, as long as you don't crash into people. And he's still... what the hell? Okay, we might have a troll here. He's flying through that service station. Well, actually, no, he might not be a troll. He might just be trying to uncover more of the roads. So there are some people who do that. And that's actually fair enough. I mean, understandably, and I do it myself, it's very easy to fall into the trap of thinking everyone's a troll. Or everyone's out to get you in this game. Because sometimes, look, hey, to be fair, it does seem that way. But, yeah, look, I'm under no illusion that the arseholes in this game are a sizable, but are still nonetheless a minority. So great, we're on the Autobahn now. Can't wait till we get to that nice new section. That part is beautiful to drive on. I can see why Germany is so popular. I mean, by the sheer fact that it's got an open speed limit, I can see the appeal. And it's not just on the Autobahn either. A lot of the country roads, even the single lane ones, have, some of them, have an open speed limit. And I get it. It is fun to drive fast, but it's also a good idea to be courteous to other drivers where possible. But at the end of the day, it is fun to drive fast. So here we are now on the newer section, all reworked by SCS, and they've done a fantastic job, I think. Like, it's such a nice road to drive on. There is a speed camera up here, and I nearly always run it. I just don't care. It's just, I think, you know, hooking it at 150, which, by the way, the MANs do really well at maintaining. The Scanias, as good a truck as they are, here we go, speed camera. It's totally worth it though on this stretch of road. Yeah, but the Scania's under a load. I've noticed I'm pushing it at about 146, 147. You might think that's not much of a difference, but it is to me. And I mean, and that's pushing it. Like, normally you're doing about the speed we're doing now, about 136, 137 top speed under a full load with the Scania 730 horsepower. And this is because, as I've explained previously, SCS has done a really good job with the simulation of the mechanical side of the trucks. Not so much the suspension and body roll, although you can set that to realistic levels and they show you how to do that. But when it comes to the difference between a V engine and a straight block, they've really done a great job with simulating that aspect. should cut a bucket load of time off going through this section. This will take us no time at all. It's a good chance to drink my coffee. Much better. Oh, convoy. None of them saying hello because we're like, we're in a VTC, you are nothing but a single player peon. Go away. And look, not most VTC drivers aren't like that, but there are a good number who are like that. I personally haven't had too many run-ins with VTC drivers, but yeah, I've encountered it and seen evidence of it. I've encountered it in the game, happening to other people, and I've seen evidence of it on the forums. So as you can see, that truck took a little while to render in. That's normally what my high latency does, in terms of my perspective. Now, it's normally not too much of an issue because I do keep an eye on my GPS. This is why I've got one up on the windshield, as well as one on the dash, and I keep one on my HUD. So if I'm missing blue dots, then I'm having a brain fart, and it's completely my fault. For the most part, it doesn't happen, but it has happened from time to time, and, you know, I put my hand up. I think we all make that mistake at least once. Beep yourself. So he's out of sight now. So it's safe to merge back. Whee! So this has been a really great leg of the run. We get to really test out the capabilities of the classic MAN TGX. This bit goes on for quite a while. I think right up until the Polish border. So that's quite good. We're down to 21 hours, so yeah, we've knocked off quite a bit of time in the space of 20 minutes, so that's awesome. So slow down just a little bit. So we want to get a speed up before we merge. Always a good idea. Now, I am a little bit, I'm fretting a little bit about having to go through these Polish toll gates because they have been known to muck up on me from time to time. Now, my latency obviously isn't that bad of an issue because tooted my horn and that guy reacted pretty quickly, unless of course he was already saying hello. Bad place to park. We're doing better parking on the bridge here. So I believe this is the Polish border. I will be slowing down, unlike most people who go through here. Just a good idea. So, a lot of people hook it around to the around those sections on the right. Here we go. Let's see how we go with the toll gates, the toll booths. Okay, so that's a little bit of a delay. That obviously was a reactionary one. Oh, it worked! Alright, that's one down. So yeah, it has been an absolute pleasure to drive this vehicle right up to this point. I do have the other, is it the Euro? Can't remember. Anyway, the more recent version. It's supposed to be doing 50, but fuck it. And it's a nice truck to drive, I find. Yeah, I really don't understand people's, people that do hate the MANs. They're so ugly. I don't see it. I don't think they're not the best design, but they're definitely not ugly. That's just my humble opinion. So this is the Polish roads aren't a bad stretch to drive on either, except for the tolls. So they do have a 140 speed limit, which, hey, is only 10 k's more than the max speed. So they're not bad. And you know, one thing I have noticed, I mean, I've been playing TruckersMP for a long time now, since like 2014. Yeah, 2014? Yeah. And back in those early days, there used to be a lot of Russian trolls. Don't see them as much anymore. You see them every now and then. You don't see them anywhere near as much as you used to. Pardon me. Little tiny burp there. Here we go. Moment of truth. And that guy looks stuck. I wonder if he can understand English. That's open for us. You getting that toll bug, bro? Car haul. I guess you either don't have a mic or don't speak English. Well, good luck. Alright, so we take this exit. I think we're going through Poznan again. We normally do. What? That's a speed trap and a half. Well, the good news is... Oh no, I don't have a garage here. Oh well. That's right, I thought... Yeah, I don't know why I thought I had a garage here. Yeah, it's Gdansk I have a garage in. Whoops. How did I fuck that up? That's fine. I'm always a little wary of people who won't say hello. Because I automatically think, what are you up to? Unless of course they're flying past and I don't care, but... Wow, that must be... That took a little while for the steering to react. Must be... Yeah, I can't see why. There's not that many players here. The brakes seem to be reacting fine. Oh dear. Just have to view it from this angle. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted the camera angle to be, or the perspective to be, rather. Go. Well, I made it through that shithole again. It's an accomplishment in itself. Go. And someone coming up quite quickly behind us. So if we need to, I'll just let him pass, or her. he's not going that quickly. So, yeah. So, other than our first little mishap, this has been quite the pleasant trip so far. I don't have anything wooden to knock on, but if I did, I would be knocking on it. So just taking it nice and easy through this section. And we are getting low on fuel, well, reasonably low, less than half a tank. We'll probably keep going for a bit longer. So down to 17 hours. So for the most part, when you have a speed limit drop around these bends, always a good idea to try and stick to it, and sometimes you actually need to go a bit slower than what the speed limit recommends. For the most part, you can usually stay at or around the designated speed limit. Straight stretches of road, of course, are a completely different kettle of fish. I think we can turn these on now. Yeah, it makes it marginally better. Especially with all this grey weather. Oh, a lovely straight stretch coming up. Reasonably straight anyway. It says it's 70, but no fucks given. I'm going for it. The traffic lights up here if I remember correctly. Now there is an intersection, so probably... Actually I should slow down. We just stopped in time. It's not busy, but it is a cross intersection, so good idea to stop. Oh, it's doing that again. Oh, I hate when it does that. Alright, so that's fine. We're on our way again. Well, another rude peasant. here we go. Oh no, that's a side toll, is it? Yeah, it is. Alright, thank goodness. Yeah, it's only started happening recently, since I updated with the new DLC. Yeah, the tolls have started wigging out a bit on me. So I don't know if that... It makes sense that it has something to do with the new mechanics with the border checks. Slow down a little bit. It says to do 50 through here, but fuck that. That ain't happening. Also says to do 50 across the bridge, but that's not happening either. Oh, freight train. A very short freight train. Interesting. Perfect turn that time. So, what's this? Oh. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like going through this section. Well, it's not that bad, but I'd rather not have to go this way if I could help it, but well, it makes us go this way, so... And it's very quiet in this part of the map. Very quiet. Maybe Elmer Fudd is hunting rabbits, wabbits. Taking it nice and easy around these little bendy bits. No need for racing. I really do need a racetrack in this map. And ATS has got it, so why can't ETS? Probably because they want people to buy ATS, and I don't want to buy it. A lot of Aussies love them, but I'm not that fussed on the American trucks. I'm really not. I don't. Sure, they, you know, a lot of them have superior power, pulling power, and so on and so forth. Just in my opinion, they look so damned ugly. I don't know, personal taste, I guess. So, yeah. Thank you for stopping. Sorry about that, mate. Kinda had to squeeze around you there. Safe journey. Whatever, bro. Hey, at least he stopped. Full credit. Now this part I like. I love this part of the map. All the forests, the green areas. I'd love to, you know, if they didn't add Spain as an... I do believe they're thinking of Bulgaria, which is nice. It'll make, you know, a few people from Romania and the Balkans, sorry, yeah. It'll make people from Romania and Bulgaria rather happy. It's probably going to piss off a lot of Spanish and Irish people. I'd love to see Ireland. Ireland would be great, and Spain. Spain probably number 1, Ireland number 2. But they're going for the Balkans, apparently. This is what I've been hearing on the rumour mill, on the grapevine, if you will. Oh no, toll incoming! Ah! Will it work for us? Hey, hang on, this isn't a toll? Or is it? Nope, it's a border check. These do work. Well, have so far. So we're going through that little Russian territory. Kaliningrad, I think it's called. So, as usual, go to the far lane, or one of the far lanes. I usually pick the outermost. I nearly said left again. Pick the outermost lane. So he's going to check my documents. Here are my documents. Enjoy. Is it good reading? Oh yes. Yes, this is my new truck. Have a nice day. Alright, so we're on our way again. And we will have to pull up to the next one. Because each one comes in sets of 2. And then when we get to the other side, we'll have to do this all over again. So, in a sense, yes, these border check things are annoying, but they do provide a little bit of immersion, and B, I think they deter a lot of the trolls from this area, because, well, most of the trolls, and even just some of the spastic kid drivers, have virtually no patience whatsoever. So they do this a few times and then they'll be like, fuck that, I hate this area, wah! And that would be crying, by the way, just for reference. Alright. So yeah, so we go through this part. This is one of the areas I was considering getting a garage, but decided against it. ultimately decided against it. I like how, I do like how in this part of the map they've marked out the roads. Where their turning sections are, so you can follow those. Most of the, most turning lanes, especially at traffic lights in Australia, will have those same dots that follow the turning path. Very handy if you're a truck driver, especially a around town truck driver. I do believe we'll be taking another exit soon. Oh crap. Well, this is one I probably didn't have to stop at, but yeah, we'll stop at it anyway. That's fine. No hello from them. Couple of assholes driving along. Oh. Damn indicator didn't want to work again. So, now down to about a little over 10 hours, 10 and 3/4 hours. So I'll probably end it soon and do my last episode of this run, which will be a short one. So it'll be a 3-parter. Well, 2.5-parter, I guess you could say. Well. Made it. Made it. Now, why do I do that? You may be asking. Why do I slow right down in those particular corners and hook it like that? Well, because as you saw with the Polish guy and his friend who stopped. Sorry about that. Yeah, who stopped a little bit too far out. That's why, just to give other players plenty of room in case they, one turns up. Many players pull out way too far. Most do, actually. Oh, some rubbish on the road. Don't ever hit those. I haven't done it, but I've seen other YouTubers and streamers who have. It doesn't end well for them. Okay. Down to 9 hours. Pull up here, I guess. Yeah, I'll pull up here. next to this barbecue, I think it is. I don't know. But it'll do. Oh, it's a bus stop. Well, like I said, it'll do. Alright. Wow, you've got a triple trailer with probably nothing in it. Good for you. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it there, folks. So, that's been a pretty good run, pretty good stretch. Much happy with that one in the first part. So, hopefully that will continue into the next episode, which should be a lot shorter. And I hope to see you then. Until then, take it easy, and bye for now.